you gonna step out into this world, talk about you want to do big business with somebody, and you don't even got the basics.
Right.
Which it can get done. We've all done it. I mean, I've made money before and after websites and in between, etc. You can hustle up and make some money, but if you want to really hit that next gear, all of it got to add up. All of it got to add up. And actually today we were touring some properties, and you know, it was me and like maybe 9 of us, kind of halfway in the street, looking at some apartment buildings. And an elder drove by, Queen drove by, and she's like, "This is so beautiful. Y'all made my day. Seeing y'all out here, we see you on the news doing so much, but seeing y'all out here doing something positive." She started tearing, started crying. She was like, "We marched in the 60s and 70s for this." And it's just living it. That's all. You never know who's watching. And that speaks to King's point. When you ask like, "Oh, who knows if you live in there, not living there, whatever." There's ways to get around everything, but you get around everything, you set yourself up for a shaky foundation.
No shortcuts.
Just do it right the first time, and you might gotta make a sacrifice and just move in somewhere for a few months that you don't want to live. It's not gonna kill you. You'll be all right. Sacrifice, discipline, so you can do it the right way, and then it lasts forever.
We got one more. Young man in the back. Do you have a question?
Yeah, I did. This is kind of directed towards you, Sonia, Jay, and Ramon. I was just wondering, I know you guys are in and out of town a lot. I'm based out of here in Atlanta. Is there like a newsletter or more information about you all's academy where I can, maybe participate and, just kind of follow up and, just kind of make sure that I'm participating in the boot camps and things that are coming up in the near future?
Yes, yeah, all of us have different contacts. I know for me, Renee and Nisha are at the back. Jay definitely has Brandon and Renika here. And then Sonya, just, you can just look at like CBS or something. She's on there. But yeah, she definitely has. I'm her assistant most of the time, so just contact me. I'll make sure we get Sonya events. She just had one this past weekend, which was amazing. So.
And you could just join our newsletter. We have I put stuff out like daily almost, but most of it's good. But if you go to jmorrison.net or jmorrisonacademy.com for specifically to be on our academy waiting list, we're opening enrollment in November, and we're adding 5 new courses in the academy. So last year we just taught real estate investing, residential, but now we're going to real estate investing commercial. We're actually teaching a whole course on credit, self-development, entrepreneurship, and stocks in the financial market. So it's going to be full-rounded wealth building, and jmorrisonacademy.com for that waiting list.
I had a question.
So I just got into this game like probably 4 weeks ago, to be honest with you. I work for Cost Communication and Technology. Been there like 15 years. Started there like 22 years old. I always thought the goal was corporate America, 9 to 5, make some good money. You good?
They lied.
There you go. Right? So God worked in mysterious ways, and a few weeks ago, one of the brokers from Louisiana, matter of fact, black and gold all day.
We're not even going to
Just so you know. But she was telling me about being a real estate agent, and I was like, wow, okay. I mean, I make a lot of money at this company. I'm just not going to just stop and be a real estate agent. So let me look into it. Let me do my due diligence. I'm online searching and YouTube and all this kind of good stuff, hearing people talk about these numbers, and I run across one of your YouTube videos.
Which one?
The one that you was in, matter of fact, the goons in New Orleans, matter of fact.
People search real estate and they get
so
that's doing me.
So I'm not sure, I'm like, what the heck is this? Then I think I watched probably like 25 videos you have every single day. I mean, before I go to bed, one at Rutgers University, and how you was able to relate, where I'm from, or what I've seen all the time. So I never heard that before. I always thought your landlord was, this white guy who had all the money. So I didn't have 300 stacks in the bank, ready to buy. So I didn't know about real estate at that level. So just short term, you talk about wholesaling and flipping and flipology and all this kind of good stuff. Where do you start? You talk about, somebody mentioned yellow cards, and there's so many different levels. I was just thinking an agent coming into it, but when I went to your YouTube, I'm like, wow, this is what I'm talking about. I mean, I can do so many different things. There's no limit, as you mentioned, what I can do versus just sell some homes. And at the same time, I'm gonna get my license in January. But you taught me so much every single day, man. I'm just searching and learning every single time. I just want to get your perspective on, you know, wholesaling, flipping, what's some of the things that you think someone in corporate America, 9 to 5, to kind of branch out to, you know, get into.
All right, excellent. And that's funny you mentioned the realtor part. And I tell you, I feel such a sense of responsibility to my words and my actions. So when I seen that so many people, there's probably a good 5,000 to 10,000 realtors in the last couple of years that have gotten a real estate license because of me, which is not a bad thing. But it's not exactly what I want to get across. I didn't mean getting a real estate, everybody's gonna get a real estate license. Because it's good, it starts to become self-employed, and you learn about real estate, and the vocabulary is good, but it's not what I meant.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I felt really, that's what I talked about today about wealth building, is just trying to hone in my message and really relay what I want to get across. When I talk about real estate.